Hey, what it is? It's your boy DaSlap. Hey, if all y'all out there, y'all already know I do the football show, but basketball season really ain't just drew my attention like that for me to do a show. So I was like, I need to do something while I'm in this football withdrawal right now. So I came up with a new show called Get It Off My Chest Tuesday. It's really a show for the fans. Like I say, man, I made a video last week. Comment, hit me up on my page. If you got my number, text me. Give me a topic, man, that y'all would like for me to talk about. So, with that being said, let me shout out Christian G and shout out my cousin Alyssa for giving me comments and the topics that they would like for me to talk about. So just know that your topic is in the book. It's written down. I got it. So whenever I feel like I'm ready to use that topic on that week, you're in the book. So shout out to y'all for that. So whoever watched this show this week, there it is. Give me a topic. Hey, and I'll put it into consideration. I'll write it down, put your name next to it. And hey, I got from March until June at the end of the basketball season. That's when I go on vacation. So, but anyway, my topic for the first show is Curry. Is Curry the best ever? That's what I've been hearing. Is he the best ever? No. He's not the best ever basketball player that I've ever seen. He might be the best shooter that I've ever seen. I mean, hands down. I would never argue the best shooter I've ever seen, but the best basketball player that I've ever seen? Nah. And, hey, HJST, y'all need to start pulling sports cards from these people with these blasphemous comments and posts that they post on HJST. Come on now. I mean, I don't even know. I can't even remember the cat name, but I mean, that's one of the most blasphemous posts I've seen since I've been on HJST. This boy said if Curry retired right now, he'd be in the Hall of Fame, and he'll go down as the best that he ever seen. That he ever seen. That you ever seen? How old are you? Because, I mean, if you was born in the 80s or the 90s, I mean, you had a chance to see players like Magic, Bird, Dr. J, Barkley, Malone, Stockton, Dream, AI. I mean, the list goes on and on. Kobe, Shaq, Duncan. I mean, the list goes on, but Curry's not the best that I've ever seen, man. I mean, dude, what he's doing right now in the league is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Behind that three-point line. Bo Jackson said it best yesterday on ESPN when he say he's transcending the three-point line. He never said he's transcending the sport of basketball. He's transcending the three-point line. That's what Bo Jackson said yesterday on ESPN. So, I mean, I agree with Bo. He's not transcending the sport of basketball because, I mean, all you're doing is shooting the three ball. You know what I'm saying? You're getting at least 40 to 45% of your points from the three-point line. So that the free throw line. I mean, you don't get too many twos in a game. You know what I'm saying? You get majority is a lot of threes. So best ever. Nah, I just don't agree with it. But you know what I'm saying? Before his career, when his career started, he was about to be a bust because he kept getting injured. They were like, can he lead a team? Can he do this? Can he do that? Until Mark Jackson came in and showed him how to play that position. But he's not a true point guard. So don't ever put him in the category with true point guards that they played in this league. I mean, he's a shooting guard. I mean, he's the best shooting guard that I've ever seen. I mean, point guard wise, the best point guard on their team is Draymond Green. You know what I'm saying? He facilitates. He gets everybody in position and does what he does. But Curry, none other behind that three-point arc, man. Nothing I've ever seen in the history of me watching basketball. And I grew up in the 80s, 90s. I've seen the 80s and the 90s in my lifetime. So, Could he play in that? Could he play in that era? I don't agree. Could he play in that era because it was physical. This era here, tissue paper. You can't touch nobody. You can't blow on them. You can't hit them with the pinky finger. You can't do nothing with these boys, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Bring hand checking back in the game and we see what that boy really can do. If you bring hand checking back in the game, we see what he can do. When they took hand checking out of basketball, Gary Payton, better known as the glove, he turned into the mitten because he couldn't put his hands on nobody. And if y'all know what a mitten is, it's just all fingers and all you got is your thumb. You know what I'm saying? So bring hand checking back. Let's see what he can do with the hand check. You know what I'm saying? I feel Oscar Robertson. There's a lot of coaches in this league that don't know basketball. Straight up. Because how you not coming in the game trying to deny this cat the ball? Even though Golden State is the most illegal screen team in the league, which nobody talks about. Nobody talks about that. They are the most illegal screen team that I've ever seen. Put that on your memo. But, you know what I'm saying? The boy doing this thing. Probably going to be the MVP again. But not the best ever. Not when I've seen Michael Jordan play. Not when I have seen Kobe Bryant play. Not the best I've ever seen. He's just a prisoner of the moment right now. That's all that is. It's just a moment that he's doing what he's doing. Because, I mean, if you followed him from beginning to end of his career, you know, he started out a little shaky, injury prone. He learned how to change his shot, change his landing when he shoot, turn sideways. If you ever watch him shoot and somebody close to him, he turns sideways so he don't come down on their foot because he always had the ankle problem. But I can't put him as the best ever. You know what I'm saying? I had the lights to see Isaiah Thomas, Magic Johnson, Kevin Johnson, John Stockton. You know what I'm saying? I had the glory of watching these point guards. Mark Jackson, his former coach, Chris Paul. If Chris Paul had a shot like Steph Curry and facilitate like he facilitate, he might be the best ever. Because he facilitate, he do his thing. He's a point guard. Steph Curry is just a guard that can shoot lights out. And that's what he is. And Dub Nation fans, I mean, y'all coming out the woodworks like possums coming out the woodworks, like deers running in the middle of the street coming out the woodworks. Ain't heard nothing from y'all in 3 decades. But now I got to hear from y'all. Yeah, you already know. Getting it off my chest. And that's what it is. This is the new show, Get It Off My Chest. Like I told y'all, man, comment, whatever. All things is related. It ain't just got to be about sports. Anything you feel you want to hear me talk about, give it to me. I write it down. And if I feel like that's the best thing that I want to talk about for that week, I got it. And I'm going to shout you out on the show. You already know how I do, man. It's DaSlap, man. Oh, before I go, shout out to my niece, Jamila Thomas, freshman at Claflin University, softball, freshman. Over the weekend went 5 for 7, a triple, a double, 3 RBIs, in only 2 out of 3 games. She only played 2 out of 3. But yeah, finally got my shirt, niece, and I'm proud to wear my shirt on my show. You know what I'm saying? Give it to her, Jam. Already. Jam. That's her nickname. Hey, she doing her thing as a freshman, man. But shout out to my niece. I love you. You already know how it is. I'm always going to show love to my nieces. So, with that being said, this was the DaSlap Show. Get it off my chest Tuesday. Is Curry the best ever? And I'm out.